just kicked up behind that green Ford. Heat was rising off the gravel road. We didn't have a map to follow, just a full tank and the radio. The creek was low and the grass was tall. We sat on the tailgate until the dark, watching the stars pull out of the sky. Just a boy and a girl in the park, We were young enough to believe the lie that the sun would never leave the sky. I can still taste the salt on the wind and the way you look with your hair down. Everything felt easy and true back when the world was small and blue. The seasons changed like a closing door. I headed north for a steady job. You stayed behind to tend to the farm while the letters got shorter every week. Now I drive past the old county line, seeing the ghost of who we used to be. The fence needs paint and the barn is gray, and you don't look for a truck like mine. We were young enough to believe the lie that the sun would never leave the sky. I can still taste the salt on the wind and the way you look with your hair down. Everything felt easy and true back when the world was small and blue. It wasn't a fight or a sudden storm, just the slow weight of the passing years, turning us into different folk that we don't even recognize. We were young enough to believe the lie that the sun would never leave the sky. I can still taste the salt on the wind and the way you look with your hair down. Everything felt easy and true back when the world was small and blue. Just a memory in the rearview mirror, driving home alone tonight. Sun is dipping below the rim. Sagebrush smells like the end of the day. I'm letting the reins hang real loose. Don't matter where we end up. My boots are worn thin at the heel. I reckon I've walked across 3 states. The silence is a heavy weight to carry, but it's lighter than the things I said. Out on the prairie where the world is wide, ain't no reason to look for a place to stay.
Not here to stay.
Just a drifter in the tall green sea, letting the wind have its way with me, I don't pray much to the man upstairs, but I thank him for the open space. There's a peace in being plumb forgotten, just a shape on the rolling hills. Out on the prairie where the world is wide, ain't no reason to look for a place to stay. just a drifter in the tall green sea, letting the wind have its way with me, with me. Keep on moving,
moving on
under the big sky. Frost pulls back its white fingers, leaving the soil dark like heavy wool. I watch the creek swell against the stones, granite faces smoothed by 1,000 winters. We carry the cold inside our coats, weighted down by the leaden sky. But the sap is rising in the willow, a silent green fever beneath the bark.
beneath the bark, the bark.
My hands are stained with garden mud and the copper scent of old pennies. He stood by the rusted fence line, watching a red hawk circle the valley. There is no map for this recovery, only the steady rhythm of the breath. The lungs expanding like an old accordion, playing a tune we almost forgot.
We almost forgot.
The indigo hour settles on the ridge, blurring the edge of the world. We are not broken, only reshaped, like the shoreline after a heavy gale, washed clean of the driftwood and salt.
Clean of the salt.
The light is leaning toward the north, shining off the silver scales of trout. We move because the earth demands it, turning with the slow wheel of stars. It isn't a victory, just a persistence, the way grass finds cracks in the road. The heart is a tough piece of leather, softened by rain, hardened by the heat.
Hardened by the heat.
And we are still walking into the sun, walking into the sun.
Into the sun.
I left my boots by the garden gate, and the laces folded in a box. The train wheels grind the mountainside,
Mountainside.
and the cold smoke gets in my hair. I reckon I made a hard mistake, and the valley is calling me back, and the river is pulling my sleeve, pulling my sleeve. The conductor walks the narrow aisle. He does not know where I belong. My father is sitting on the porch, watching the sun go down the hill.
Down the hill.
His hands are rough from the harvest time, and the valley is calling me back, and the river is pulling my sleeve, pulling my sleeve. I look at the ring in my pocket. It is heavy like a river stone.
Heavy stone.
I did not want to be a wife, but I do not want to be a ghost. The train is moving too fast for me, and the valley is calling me back, and the river is pulling my sleeve, pulling my sleeve. Back to the red clay,
Back home.
back to the creek bank.
Back home.
I am turning around. Broken latch on the black case, strings turned orange with the dam, strings turned orange with the dam. Ain't touched the wood in months, living by a kerosene lamp. High lonesome sound, pawn shop tag still hanging, price is more than I can pay. Walking down where the bank breaks, where the heavy water turns gray. But the wind through the tall weeds doesn't ask for a catchy line. The river just keeps on rolling, taking all the worry off my mind, off my mind. I don't need a crowded room to feel like I'm doing fine. Truck doors sticking in the heat, oil leaking on the dry grass. Folks in town think I'm lazy, watching all the seasons pass. Let them talk. Used to want my name in print, wanted every ear to hear. Now I just sit by the timber, finding peace in the things I fear. 'Cause the wind through the tall weeds doesn't ask for a catchy line. The river just keeps on rolling, taking all the worry off my mind, off my mind. I don't need a crowded room to feel like I'm doing fine. Note by note the leaves fall, perfect timing on the ground. Never heard a singer yet make a more honest sound. More honest sound. Yeah, the wind through the tall weeds doesn't ask for a catchy line. The river just keeps on rolling, taking all the worry off my mind, off my mind. I don't need a crowded room to feel like I am doing fine.
Doing fine.
Just the water on the rocks. The creek don't care at all. Don't care at all. The handle is worn smooth as river stone, 8 inches across the heavy bottom. It sat on her stove for 40 winters, moving from the mountains to the valley.
To the valley.
She never used a soap to clean it, just a handful of salt and some water, scouring away the burnt ends of the day while the window glass turned to blue. It is more than just a piece of iron. It is the heat of every morning meal. The grease that's soaked to the metal is the memory of her working hands. working hands. I found it in a box behind the jars, wrapped in a newspaper from '56. There is a small chip on the left rim where she dropped it once in the sink. I can smell the flour and the bacon, even though the kitchen has been cold. A physical weight I can finally hold without asking for any permission. It is more than just a piece of iron. It is the heat of every morning meal. The grease that's soaked to the metal is the memory of her working hands. Her working hands.
Time does not break things that are solid. It only makes the surface dark and deep. I see my own life in the reflection while the rain taps against the roof, taps against the roof.
It is more than just a piece of iron. It is the heat of every morning meal. The grease that's soaked to the metal is the memory of her working hands. Her working hands. Keep the fire burning low. The black iron never lets go. Never lets go. The wind is biting through this heavy wool. I keep your letter folded in my palm. It has been a long year on this ground. It has been a long year on this ground. But I can still feel your skin on mine. I am coming back to the life we'd made, to the porch light and the quiet hills I ever found. You are only peace I ever found, the place where my heart stays still. I do not need the silver or the praise. Those things do not matter in the dark. Those things do not matter in the dark. I just want to wake up by your side and watch the sun hit the wooden floor. The road is long and the boots are heavy, but every step is a promise I am keeping. I am not a soldier when I see your face.
When I see your face,
I am coming back to the life we made, to the porch light and the quiet hills I ever found. You are only peace I ever found, the place where my heart stays still. Wait for me by the gate. I am almost there. Coming home. red clay starts in Georgia, just past the state line sign. The screen door slaps the wooden frame. There is a man in a lawn chair, selling boiled peanuts from a plastic bucket. He wears a hat from a tractor bucket. He wears a hat from a Tractor Supply and watches the heat on the blacktop. His hands are stained dark as the soil. He does not look up when the trucks go by.
Does not look up.
Just keeps his eyes on the white line. This road goes on forever, like a ribbon through the pines. We are just passing through the middle of someone else's life. Saw a house with a sagging porch near a creek that is mostly mud now. A blue Ford sits on cinder blocks, a plastic jug of water on the seat. In a yard full of tall weeds and iron, an old woman shakes out a heavy rug. The dust hangs in the humid air. She looks like she is waiting for a letter. She looks like she is waiting for a letter that got lost back in 1974.
1974.
Before the highway moved the world away, this road goes on forever, like a ribbon through the pines. We are just passing through the middle of someone else's life. The air gets thick with wood smoke and the sound of green cicadas, making a racket in the oak trees while the sun drops like a heavy stone.
Heavy stone.
Down in Mississippi at a roadside diner, the screens are patched with silver duct tape. A radio plays a song about Jesus. A radio plays a song about Jesus. A girl with a plastic name tag says honey and brings a tall glass of sweet tea. She has a limp from a bad fall, but she moves with a kind of quiet grace, wiping the counter with a yellow rag, counting her tips on a paper napkin.
Counting her tips.
She smiles like she knows a secret. This road goes on forever, like a ribbon through the pines. We are just passing through the middle of someone else's life. Just passing through the middle. I laid my case down by the door. The latch is silver and it is warm. A man in denim asked my name. I told him I am just passing through. My boots are heavy with the red clay from a county 3 days behind. The road is long and full of stone.
Full of stones.
I find my peace in wood and smoke.
Wood and smoke.
The highway takes what it can hold.
It can hold.
But tonight I am finally home.
Finally home.
I played for grain and played for coal in towns where the mill has shut its teeth. My fingers ache from rusted wire and the cold air of a drafty hall. But the quiet here is a holy thing, like a prayer whispered in the barn. The road is long and full of stone.
Full of stones.
I find my peace in wood and smoke.
Wood and smoke.
The highway takes what it can hold.
It can hold.
But tonight I am finally home.
Finally home.
I reckon I will stay a little while until the dew begins to freeze. There is no use in chasing the sun. Pour me a glass of rest of something clear, and let the fiddle find the tune. I have seen the harvest come and go, and I have seen the black dog run. Now I am content to sit right here and watch the dust settle on my skin, just passing through. Gate hung heavy on the rusted chain. I had to lift the wood to clear the dirt. 6 years a long time to leave a place. The paint is peeling back like old skin. I parked the truck under the oak tree and sat there listening to the oak tree, and sat there listening to the engine tick. It feels like the land is breathing again, just waiting for me to step outside. I am mending the lines I let fall down, digging the post holes in the hard clay. It takes a lot of sweat to earn back grace, and even more to look you in the eye. Look you in the eye. I am building something that will hold instead of running for the highway rain. The highway rain. There is a hammer in the shed out back. My father bought it 40 years ago. The handle is worn smooth from his grip. I used to think he was just wasting time. Now I see the way the barn stands straight. Despite the winter wind and heavy snow, I am learning how to stay in one spot and keep the promises I used to break. I am mending the lines I let fall down, digging the post holes in the hard clay. It takes a lot of sweat to earn back grace, and even more to look you in the eye. Look you in the eye. I am building something that will hold instead of running for the highway rain. The highway rain. The sun is dropping low behind the ridge, turning the dust into a hazy cloud. I know I cannot change the way I left, but I can change the way I'm staying now. I am mending the lines I let fall down, digging the post holes in the hard clay. It takes a lot of sweat to earn back grace, and even more to look you in the eye. Look you in the eye. I am building something that will hold instead of running for the highway rain.
The highway rain.
One post at a time,
one at a time.
Back on the land,
back on the land.
Setting the wires straight. I am finally home. The sun is low behind the red canyon. The cattle bunch up by the cedar break. I am leaning on a post that is rotten, watching on a post that is rotten, watching the hawks circle the dry creek bed. You left a silver bit hanging on the nail. The leather is cracked and smells like old rain. I should have moved it to the barn by now, but it feels like a sin to touch your things.
Touch your things.
The prairie does not care if you return. The wind just just moves the dust across the floor. My boots are worn thin at the heavy heels, walking these miles of wire and limestone. Every sunset looks like a bruised plum, heavy with the weight of another day. They say the grass grows tall where water sits, but it has been a dry year for the soul. I told the horse we might head west tonight, but he knows I head west tonight. But he knows I am lying to the air.
Lying to the air.
The prairie does not care if you return. The wind just moves the dust across the floor. Just moves the dust across the floor.
Across the floor.
The wind just moves the dusty floor. The wood is damp under my palms. I owe the landlord 3 weeks of prayers. The keys are yellowed like a dead man's teeth. I am digging for a cord that does not bite. The bottle on the crate is my only witness. It is half full of amber and penance. I am trading my dignity for a bridge, looking for a phrase that feels like mercy. Let the wire hum,
Humming low.
let the wood speak for the mouth.
Let it speak.
We are all just begging for a tune to keep us warm.
Keep us warm.
I saw a saint behind the bus depot. He was selling maps to a place called Nowhere. I bought 2 and gave 1 to the guitar case. It has been a hard winter in this basement. Music is a bandage made of rusted tin. I wrap it tight around the places I have been. If you hear this on a radio in the rain, know I was trying to find a way to stay. Let the wire hum,
Humming low.
let the wood speak for the mouth.
Let it speak.
We are all just begging for a tune to keep us warm.
Keep us warm.
Just a song for the gutter, the gutter. Just a prayer for the rain. Just a prayer for the rain, the rain. The altar is a stool, the gospel is the stain, the stain,
The stain.
the stain. The sun is sinking down below the marsh. I start the climb up 40 wooden steps. I start the climb up 40 wooden steps. My hip is aching from the winter damp. My hip is aching from the winter damp. I gotta get the oil inside the lamp. The ocean's angry and the sky is black.
The sky is black.
The sky is black. But I'm still standing by this heavy glass for every boy who's trying to get back. I am the hand that leads him to the shore, to the shore. I see you standing on the porch below, a little speck of apron in the dark. A little speck of apron in the dark. You keep the house while I'm up in the air. It ain't the life while I'm up in the air. It ain't the life we wanted, but it's ours. The ocean's angry and the sky is black.
The sky is black.
The sky is black. But I'm still standing by this heavy glass for every boy who's trying to get back. I am the hand that leads him to the shore, to the shore. Just 40 steps back down to you. I woke up near the state line, rain hitting the glass heart, rain hitting the glass heart. My fingers still feel the wire from a set that didn't pay a dime.
Didn't pay a dime.
The radio plays a new name, sounds just like I used to. I traded my peace for a melody. Now I can't buy it back. Bye-bye. Buy it back no more.
Buy it back no more.
Chasing a ghost in a suit across these dusty floors. I'm just a high-speed gambler with nothing left to bet.
Nothing left to lose.
You said I'd be home by winter, but the seasons all look same. I'm still tuning this old pine, waiting for a different wind, waiting for a different wind, different blow.
Different wind to blow.
Chasing a ghost in a suit across these dusty floors. I'm just a high-speed gambler with nothing left to bet.
Nothing left to lose.
Just a ghost in a suit.
Ghost in a suit.
Moving on down the line.
Moving on.
One more town to go down the line.